Joe Schwieterman, a professor at DePaul University, is here to tell us all about the holiday air affairs. Happy to see you, Joe.
Good to see you today.
So you're watching the airline industry, and how is it looking for this travel season?
Well, we expected big travel on Thanksgiving, and the airlines felt that. It was a big record-setting travel. I think it's actually even a little better now for Christmas travel for the airlines. They've added about 100,000 seats, and we think we're going to be well over 2 million people a day, and those are big numbers.
What's going on with oil prices and fuel?
Well, it's kind of a good situation for consumers that the higher oil price is slightly higher, given the market confidence. But for airlines, it means slightly less, and the bottom line is going to be hit a little bit. But there's so much competition right now that fares are still really good, and so we're going to see some big loads.
Are the airlines becoming more competitive with ticket prices?
Well, we've seen that. There's total transparency. Everybody knows what everybody's fares are. And there's enough consumers that say, I want the lowest price, period, that the big players have to play that game. We saw United just a week ago announce these new unbundled fares where you get a super cheap seat, but you can't bring that roll-on bag. And it's they're fighting for that person that clicks the lowest fare no matter what.
What do you think about United's move to this? Do you think it's going to work?
I think there's some risk. I think people look and say, look, when I'm on United, I know I'm getting a predictable experience. I'm getting my frequent flyer points. I know they're going to have a whole network I can use. And now there's going to be kind of two classes of citizens, and that could create some confusion in the mind of buyers.
Definitely. And moving on to what's going on with TSA, has the situation been completely rectified? Are things smoother at airports now?
We'll be okay this Christmas. You know, last year early we had these massive lines, and the TSA took a lot of political heat for it. And Thanksgiving was okay. They're warning, though, that Christmas we could see a little uptick again in lines, partly because when people trip those signals by bringing things on board, they got holiday presents, and there's jelly in that, and suddenly that's liquid, and it stops the line. So there probably will be some added lines, but shouldn't be too bad.
Now, hotels. How are hotels doing?
Well, that's a good barometer of what general expectations are about how people are going to spend. And holiday hotel travel in the U.S. is up well over 10%, close to 15%. And that's with some price increases, too. So that indicates there's some confidence out there.
Well, good to know that. We'll leave you on that positive high note. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you.